This is 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore, where you come with me on this journey to see if we can kill the Ender Dragon. If you like this video, make sure to give a big thumbs up and subscribe. Enjoy. Day 1 is where we gathered all the basic resources to start the survival. I thought the polar bear was friendly, but he did try to eat me alive, so I ran for my life. I decided to become a thief and steal the books from this lovely village. I decided to kill this harmless iron golem and then also decided to take a nap on the ground. I spent day 2 to 4 trying to get out of this ice biome. I found this lovely villager's outpost, which I decided to suit up for, and then soon after decided to go mining. Ow. I turned around after breaking my legs to find this wonderful mine shaft. I explored the whole entire thing, and this is all the juicy loot that I got inside. I saved this dude. I also saved these guys, but I didn't know how to tame them. But then eventually I did get the hang of it, and then we did become best buds. I did only take the goat horn. Day 5, I'm still in the snow biome, but I did decide to blow my nice cool new horn. I was just running around and then decided to go to sleep. Found one of these bad boys. Couldn't find the chest, but then I eventually found it. Took the golden apple and I decided to take the glistening melon over my bread. Grabbed the obsidian and then I got full pumped in the face by an arrow. So I decided to take him out. He shot me, so I ran away. And I didn't look back once. Couldn't be more happy to be out of that silly little snowy biome. I decided to call this place home by sticking my bed down. And then found this portal. Took the obsidian out of it and then built straight on top, completing the whole portal and then setting it straight alight. Then I dug around it so the villagers would be able to go through. Day 7, I sorted my chest out, smelted some iron, and then chopped this tree down because it was in my way. I made an animal pen and then I bred all the animals and then decided to make it bigger because, you know, it clearly wasn't big enough. I then decided to get some chickens for no reason. I don't know why I even bothered. Day 8, I found some more cows and decided to put them straight into my pen to make it a little bit easier. I then decided to slaughter this chicken and then do a nice 360 no scope on this wonderful sheep. I hatched the chicken and then killed it. Day 14, I made a sword, a pickaxe, an axe, helmet and some boots and then a shovel. I then put fortune 3 on my diamond pickaxe. Then went ahead to trade with some villagers, but then he just literally walked away from me. I was so sad. But I did capture him with a nice fresh mending book, which of course I didn't have the resources to get. So what I decided to do was dig the whole place out and get rid of all of their wood, just so I can make a bunch of sticks to then trade with this guy. I then decided to torment a whole other villager for some lovely books. I got sharpness 5 very quickly, so I decided to run all the way back home, go to sleep, and on day 15 I got the resources, but by the time I got back, it was gone. I tried trading with this villager still, but this guy just wasn't having it, so then I decided to sleep straight in his bed, and he clearly didn't like that. On day 16, I trapped him in his house, and then kept trading with him, where I got an efficiency 4 book, and I kept. I then stole all their wheat and then made it into bread and then threw it straight back at their faces. I ate pork in this pig's face while he stared at me in complete devastation, and then we both went 2 separate ways. I then stuck beds in the house so then they could make babies and then we could have more villagers for more trades. I stalked them because I really wanted them to make babies, but they didn't. So I went home and then stuck my mending book on my fortune pickaxe. I did a bit of tree chopping before I headed straight to bed. Day 17 is where I placed torches literally everywhere so we didn't die by mob spawning during the night. I then made a bunch of sticks to then go trade with the villagers for the emeralds. I then nicked more of their hay bales and then made it into bread and then once again shoved it in their face so they can make babies. We will not talk about how I threw my pork straight at them, but then I got an efficiency book and then stuck it straight onto my diamond pickaxe. I emptied my inventory and then heard a suspicious guy. So then I absolutely 360 no scope killed him. I then decided to go find a cave, but then decided to absolutely slaughter these pigs right in front of my face. Hopped down into this cave to find nothing but coal, so then decided to run into the ravine right in front of my house and hop straight down into this cave right there. I then soon realised I was in a mine shaft, so I decided to explore the whole entire thing. No, because I see some mossy cobblestone and I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Have I just found the stronghold right underneath my base? I then found a library, which I found pretty good books in it, so I decided to take every single one. I then found the portal, which I decided to break the spawner, and then I needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Eyes of Ender. Found a chest with 3 diamonds in it, got a couple more books and I took them all because they're quite good. Another chest with even better books, I took them as well. Day 19, I'm still in the shafts and I found a chest with a lovely god apple inside. So I took that home with me. Found another chest with, to my surprise, a diamond and another god apple. I found a name tag and decided to switch it out of my food for some reason. Day 20 is when I decided to head back up to the surface. I got distracted and stayed in the caves for even longer. But I did find a juicy, succulent diamond. No, but afterwards I did try to get out of this place and I did get lost a couple of times. Day 21, I got back home and decided to put all my luxurious items away. Enchanted my nice diamond sword and did it one more time before I wasn't able to do it again. Day 22, I bred my animals and then I went to go test out my new sword on a bunch of cows that I found. Day 23, I changed my furnace into a blast furnace. I cooked up some iron, chopped down this big tree, and to end day 23, I watched the tree dissolve and watched the sun go down. Day 24, I enchanted my sword again, and then I planted some more trees, and then killed these cheeky bad boys that came out of nowhere. Drunk this absolutely divine milk, and then watched 2 villagers make love. Bought not 1, not 2, but 3 bending booklets, and then watched the villagers make love again. Day 25, I watched the trees dissolve, and then I decided to chop more trees. Day 26, I decided to go check if the villager had any more trades, and he didn't, so I stared directly into his soul until he had trades, but he didn't, so I left. I then decided to put all my items away, and then go straight into a cave, which I literally fell and almost died, so then I grabbed my water bucket just for safety for next time. I slaughtered a zombie, which was once a lovely villager. Rest in peace. This dude was definitely on something, so I literally slaughtered him. What is bubbles, man? Day 27, I was just mining around and I did run straight into a geode, which was quite cool. These guys' friends showed up, so I did slaughter them all and I slurped up that milk. Worst thing to do is dig straight down, but that is what I was doing, and I ran straight into a spawner. Found this bad boy while I was lighting up the cave around the spawner, and I started to dig upwards to make a nice little entrance so I could come back in later. Day 29, this little guy was in the nether while I was going around spending ages in the nether to try find a soul sand valley for the bubble elevator, which is going to be used for the XP farm later on. Day 30, I finally found a soul sand valley, which I grabbed quite a few. I didn't grab a lot because I know I won't really use it afterwards, but I did grab some. Day 31, I made a bunch of sticks so I could sell them to the villagers to get loads more emeralds. Afterwards, I decided to set out to go find a ocean so we can get some kelp for the bubble elevator for the XP farm. I came across this little bit and decided to go take a nice little look in the chest, get the buried map, and then see what we can find. There's this lovely little trick that I'm using. If you look at the block, go 909 and you'll find it directly there. We didn't get a lot of good loot, but there was alright stuff, so I did take quite a lot of it. Day 37, it might look very ugly, but it is complete and it does give us a bit of XP. Day 38, I made a hoe and then started terraforming the land where I was going to make this farm. I'm going to take this time to say thank you so much for watching so far. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you! This is going to be the wonderful shape of the farm. Day 39, I used bone meal to regrow the wheat, so then we can have more seeds to plant along the farm. I added more enchantments to my bow to make it more powerful. I then made a dirt bridge all the way over from the farm to my house. Day 40, I started to make a bridge. Day 43 was when I finished this beautiful bridge. I then started to add staircases down to my XP farm. Day 44, I decided to make a mine shaft, but I was making it the wrong way. I was going straight instead of digging down, which was my mistake, but then I did it. And now I'm just digging it all out. I made a staircase all the way up to the XP farm, killed the remaining skeletons, and then headed off to bed. Day 45, I stayed at the XP farm for a little bit and killed the skeletons. Then went down into the mine and then found some diamonds literally as soon as I started mining, which was great. So now I'm just doing a little speed of me mining throughout the whole entire time. It's day 49 and I'm killing the remainders of the skeletons while at the same time I am healing my pickaxe so it doesn't break. I got 33 diamonds in that run, so I put them away so they're nice and safe. I upgraded my bow to power 3 and then it broke the anvil. For the rest of the day I harvested all the wheat and then replaced it all to fill up the whole entire place. Day 54 I filled up my automatic bee farm and then bred the little cuties and then headed off to bed. Day 55 I added the last beehive and then made it bigger so they have more room to move around. Day 56 I switched my armor and then went and fed the villagers so they could breed and then moved all of their beds and their works so they can be together. I saved this guy and then headed straight to sleep. Day 57 I chopped some trees, looked at how much honey I had and then built a nice bridge. Day 58 I checked my honey again, then I started to patch up everything I've destroyed and I wanted to move stuff closer so it felt more homey. Day 69, I got rid of all the stuff outside the walls, and then I made the path so much better. I added the hay bales back and then also the wood back, and then I started terraforming. Day 70, I decided to move the fountain and stick it right here, and then I redid the farm. Then I made this majestic part right into this beautiful beauty right here. I chopped some trees and then checked on my honey and then made them into honey blocks. I transformed this all the way into this beauty. I spent day 87 trading with villagers, and I thought you could bone meal sugarcane, but you can't. Day 88, I kept trading with the villagers, and I came across a protection 4, which I did grab, and then I put it straight onto my chest plate. I ate some baked potatoes, and then went and cooked more. I then went into the nether to go get some ender pearls and got the hot tourist destinations. Then I slaughtered all of these endermen, and I got so many ender pearls. Day 89, I killed a bunch of blazes and made a bunch of Eye of Enders. Day 90, I fed the cows and then I killed them for some food, but afterwards I went and traded with the villagers for some emeralds. Day 94, I put protection on all my armor and then upgraded my bow once again, grabbed a pumpkin and also some glass bottles, which you'll see for later. Then I went ahead into the nether to grab a bunch of blocks. Day 95, I sorted out my inventory of blocks and then I put the Eye of Enders down. That sound is so overwhelming. Put the pumpkin on my head and ate an apple. Okay, let's go. Wait, I'm here to tell you that you should like and subscribe so you never miss another one of my videos. That's all from me. Thank you guys. See you later. I thought my game was literally glitched, but no, this dragon was so stubborn. And there we go, guys, we have done it. Look how beautiful she is. Even though she's literally just going into a million pieces. Grab the egg and then I headed home. Look at all these beauties on day 96. I then afterwards decided to stick the egg on top of the anvil and then go straight back to find a elytra. I found an end city, but it didn't have a ship on it, so I did just go around and grab all the shells and take all the wonderful loot that was inside as well. I did take the saddle as well. I then found another end city with no ship either, so then I just did exactly the same thing and got all of these shells. I have been running around for so long that I'm on day 98 and I still haven't found a ship at all. It is day 99 and I just found a ship. Okay, so I head home and I stick mending straight onto it. I made some shulker boxes and stuck them down. Look at those beauties. Stuck all my good loot in the end chest and then I finished off. That was 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. If you did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. And that's all. Thank you. Bye!